Those two things alone cost me almost £15.
Why?
Quick save, who?
Wait a minute, what's that?
I have absolutely hated doing this shop as always.
Trolley coin nightmare saga continues. Things are looking up because we have a trolley.
Excuse me, that was my fridge. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a new vlog. I'm Leigh from Mortgage Freely. I talk about money and mum life on the internet, and it has been a while, but we are going to do the Aldi food shop. And this time, I swear, I am going to do better. I feel like every single time I make one of these vlogs, and frankly every single time I go food shopping, my intentions are to reduce our food spend. And I've had some success lately, but I still haven't got it exactly the way I want it, because I might have like one successful food shop and then another week we'll overspend, or we'll end up going to Tesco, which is our like nearest supermarket, to top up our shop. So I really want to be consistent throughout the whole month this time. I need to get our food shop spend down, because I'm thinking about potentially dropping some hours at work, which means less income, which means I have got to find some room in the budget. And I always feel like the food shop is the place where we really could make some savings, yet it feels like the hardest place to do it from. I don't know why that is. We've got so much better over the last few years at not wasting food, not overbuying, because I definitely have like some sort of childhood trauma thing where I overstocked the cupboards. I had a great childhood, don't get me wrong, but you know when you just have those like experiences that really imprint on you as a child. So I must have just been the perfect susceptible age when I remember that my dad was made redundant and Quick Save, who? Like, we went to Quick Save and we were buying like the No Frills brand. Nothing wrong with No Frills, would happily buy it now. But at the time as a child, obviously you don't have all of that insight and that understanding of things. And I think I just remember feeling worried that this was different. And obviously, like, do you remember like what No Frills used to look like? It was like noticeably different. So I just remember being worried that, you know, maybe we didn't have any money or something. I was just that age where you just don't understand. And it's like a core memory. It's really stuck with me. And I wonder if that's partly to do with why I have a tendency to overstock the fridge. Also the fact that I hate doing the food shop, which I say every single time that we do these videos. So there's definitely a few reasons potentially why I used to overstock the fridge and cupboards and why it's a constant ongoing battle for me. But I've definitely got so much better at it. I feel like I don't keep so much like back stock on hand now, just things that we might actually run out of that we would need, that would be a pain to go to the shop for. You know, things like sauces and condiments, those kind of things that you don't want to have to go to the shop for, but they really make a meal and it's not the same without it. So I feel like that was a little ramble. Anyway, so let's move on to today's food shop. It is Friday, it's payday, it's my content day, it's food shop day, it's all going on. So I've written a list this morning. I did not have a great night's sleep, but I spent this morning having my coffee, making a food shop list. I'm going to try to be really strict and stick to a week's shopping, which is not something that I enjoy doing because I hate going to do the food shop. But I really do feel like the only way to truly keep in control of the budget is if I can train myself into shopping weekly and sticking to a weekly food shop budget. Because I feel like when I try to do like a week and a half or 2 weeks, obviously some things are not going to last that long. And obviously you don't plan absolutely everything you're going to eat over 2 weeks, because stock in your like house goes up and down and you don't necessarily know what you're going to need by the end of week 2. That's when you then become susceptible to like top up shops. I feel like weekly shopping and sticking to that weekly budget until I've got it really properly nailed, that is the way to do this. What I will say is we do have 3 Gusto meals coming. I have not had to pay for those, but that would cost around £35 if I was paying for it. But I have some credit on Gusto. I love Gusto. It is my life hack, and honestly, it's one of those things that I would fight tooth and nail to keep when it comes to dropping things out of the budget, because it just makes sure that 3 meals a week we have fresh food, freshly prepared food. It is all so good. And yeah, I would fight tooth and nail for it. Okay, so here's the plan. I've tried to think about it in terms of meals and like meal ideas and then snacks and drinks. So for breakfast, I've got Weetabix because the kids love Weetabix. I obviously need some milk. I've got eggs down, and I'm gonna get 2 lots of eggs because I plan to do some like cooking and baking. This is very aspirational of me. I am not the baking mum. I would like to be, but I'm not. I've got like, we need some bread, bananas because my husband's been having smoothies. Lunch, I have a few ideas of like salmon and rice, jacket potatoes. These are things that we can take to work where we only have access to a microwave. Sandwiches, burrito bowls, etc. Dinners, we've obviously got the 3 gusto meals coming. I've also got salmon because we've kind of got into this like cute little routine of having salmon on a Sunday. Pizza because I already have some in the freezer. So I definitely want to make use of things I have in the freezer. But what I will say is we have really run our fridge and freezer down. So my freezer is almost entirely filled with frozen peas and bread. So there's not a whole lot in there that you could make a meal out of, but there's a few things, and frozen pizza is one of them. For snacks, I've also got fruit. Snacks is somewhere that I want to try and make some improvements because I end up buying like ready-made snacks and like snack bars and things like that because they're convenient. But firstly, they're not that healthy. And secondly, it's probably not that cheap and it might work out more cost effective for me to make my own snacks. So the ones that I'm planning on making are maybe energy balls and blueberry muffins, which I know that my kids love. Excuse me, that was my fridge. I've got nuts, cheese, drinks are on here. I've got like supper because my kids have like supper before they go to bed just to make sure they've had something in them if they didn't eat any of their like meals, because you know what kids are like. So that's the plan. I've written my list. We don't need much household this week, which is good. I probably need to add nappies to my list though. Do I need wipes? I don't think I need wipes. I'll check though before we leave. I think we need toilet roll, which is always a biggie, especially when you're trying to stick to a small budget, because like £5, £7, depending on how much it is quite a chunk out of a small budget. So I think we need toilet roll. Oh my God, excuse you. Yeah, so I think we need toilet roll. But there's not a lot else. I think there's like washing up liquid. There's not a whole lot else that is household, so that should really help. So I'm gonna get my bags together. If you've watched my videos before, you know that I never have a trolley coin when I need one. So I'm gonna see if I can find a trolley coin. If I can't, I need to make sure I have a pound coin. Make sure I've got my bags. And we're gonna head off to Aldi and I will catch up with you when we get there. I'll just quickly show you what we've got in the fridge as we start off. Those are some hot dogs like out of a can that are left over. We've got like just drinks on the top and condiments. So there's not really a whole lot useful there. This is some fruit. These are like cheeses. Then we've got butter and like, again, like sides. That's out of date. It needs to go in the bin. Cheese. Nothing on the drink shelf apart from a beer. And I do need to buy alcohol, which again is another chunk out of a small budget. Bread items, mostly yellow stickers. We've got like a few random bits and bobs in the veg freezer. So there's not a whole lot to make a meal out of in there. And then in here, we've got some like freezer bits. This is like, there are 3 bags of frozen peas in here and some frozen fruit. And then we've got like some breads here. This is all bread. This is all bread and pizza. So yeah, there's not a great, again, yellow stickers. Again, there's not a whole lot in there. There are a few things I didn't mention. One is that I bought myself a £75 gift card on the EverUp app. EverUp is a cashback app where you can buy gift cards and you can get cashback on them. However, you can't get cashback at Aldi. You can't get cashback at Aldi pretty much anywhere. But on EverUp, they let you get virtual coins, which is like the sort of virtual currency, and you can use those to play the free games. So I did that. I got like 6.8 million coins or something. I've used those to play virtual games and I made £1.99 in cashback off my £75 gift card. So that works out to something like 2% cashback. So that's pretty good, I feel like. Even though it's not technically cashback because I've won the money, I sort of treat it as the only way I can get Aldi cashback. I will pop my EverUp link in the description box. That will be an affiliate link just so that you know. But EverUp is free to join and it's a cashback app and it's my way around getting cashback at Aldi. I've also paid on my Chase card, which does give me 1% cashback. I'm just not sure if it's going to work for EverUp. We'll see. I will report back on that one. Also, the trolley coin nightmare saga continues. Like, what is it with me and trolley coins? I've definitely got enough bags today. I've definitely got enough bags, but I don't have a pound coin. I don't have a house key that will fit like into the trolley to do the house key hack. I have enough coins that make up a pound, and I've also just put some euros in my purse just in case like one of those works. Otherwise I'm gonna have to go in the shop and ask somebody to help me get a trolley or like give me a pound. I don't know. It's just like, why I bought wait a minute, what's that? Oh no, that's, I thought I had a trolley coin then, but I don't. It's not a trolley coin. I bought trolley coins for this exact problem, and I lost mine, and I think my husband's got the other one, honestly. Right, anyways, let's get the Aldi shop done. I will take you along with me, and then you know the drill. After we've done the Aldi shop, we will get it back home, lay it all out,
talk about what I bought, talk about why I bought it. Let's see if I bought anything that wasn't on the list. Let's see if I go rogue, and how much it cost, most importantly. So let's get going. I spotted an abandoned big trolley, so I literally like parked up, got out the car, abandoned it, and went to go get this trolley. Honestly, what is wrong with me? Anyways, things are looking up because we have a trolley. Home, but it has taken me half an hour to get home, which is ridiculous if you know how far away the Aldi is from my house. It's literally taken me probably almost as long to get home as it did to actually shop in Aldi. I feel like our small town is plagued with roadworks and traffic jams at the minute. I don't know what's going on. This is part of why I hate doing the food shop, because it takes so long. I really need to like consider, I say this every time, I really need to consider doing an online shop to like avoid the amount of time, cost involved, but I'm definitely an Aldi shopper and I don't like change. Let me know if you do online shopping or if you've tried it and you didn't like it. All opinions welcome in the comments. Anyways, let's get the shopping in, and we can talk about what we bought. I will say I did go over my £100 budget, and there is a reason for that, and it was kind of on purpose. So we'll talk about it in a minute.
Okay, I've laid everything out, so let's talk about it. I usually kind of do it section by section. So first, right in front of me, I've got snacks. So snacks wise, I did not get a lot because, as I said, I want to like actually make my own snacks. So I got some crisps because I feel like you can't have a sandwich without crisp, and also I put my crisp on the sandwich. If you don't do that, you're missing out. That's just a life hack for you. Kids' little like biscuit individual packs. I got some organic rice cakes for the kids. I got some teddy bear faces, and frankly, that is it for snacks. That is all I bought for like the easy to access snack section. Only things I bought for the freezer were some blueberries because I want to make blueberry muffins, and I kind of wondered if the frozen blueberries would be better value, which I'm pretty sure they are. I also got some sweet potato fries because you know we love these, and I got some fish fingers for the kids. Then we sort of move on to like meat section. So I got some ham. So this is an example of one of the times when I spent more money than I needed to in order to save in the long run. So I usually buy the ready cooked Aldi salmon for like a lunch, and they are, I think they're just under £4 for two. And this for salmon fillets was a little bit cheaper. When we go through the receipt, I'll tell you how much it cost, but it was £7 something, which is pricey, and I would never usually need to spend that amount of money on salmon, but I think it will help me save in the long run. So I picked that up. I also got the very expensive and unnecessary lightly smoked salmon fillets because we really enjoy these. These are something that could definitely go out of the budget in a pinch, and we could definitely get something cheaper. I also got some basa, which you know I love for like a cheap affordable fish. I got some ham, did I already say ham? And then again, this is another time when I spent more money to save in the long run. So I got the large pack of chicken breast fillets because it was £1 more expensive, but it was cheaper per kilogram. So I spent more to save in the long run because my husband is definitely all about chicken at the minute. I also got some hot dogs and some tuna. Then we can kind of come around to like the drink section. I did not get a lot of drinks. I got Prosecco, which is something that I do not usually buy from Aldi, but it is cheaper to buy it there than it is even to buy on offer most of the time at Tesco. So I picked up some of that. Again, this was more expensive than the like not rosé version. It's something that could go in a pinch with the budget, which we might be getting towards, we'll see. I got some almond milk for my husband to make smoothies. I got some kids fruit shoots, and I got, you know I love it, the Aldi dupe for Nescafe Alta Rica, which they had none of last week. Honestly, I was tempted to buy two, but I just got the one. Now this, I mean, if you've had to buy olive oil recently, you know this was over £7. I'm pretty sure it was over £7. We needed olive oil. I know that it's not the glass jar, perfect, amazing one, but how much does that cost? Because it's not in my budget right now. So we got some olive oil because we needed it, but holy moly, that definitely bumped the price up. So again, in pantry section, I got some honey, I got some baked beans, I got some turmeric, which we needed, I got some dark chocolate chips, which are for the energy balls that I want to make. I got some basmati rice, some flaxseed, which I think is also for the energy balls, and 2 packs of like micro rice. Obviously you can make your own rice and micro it. I tend to find that this works out better. So for the moment, we're still doing that. Then we're gonna head round to the like bread section. So I got hot dog rolls, I got some crumpets, I got some of these thins which my husband uses with hummus. I got some Weetabix, like their own brand, and I got some pizza dough because I think the kids want to make their own pizzas, so that's always a fun little activity to do. And then I just got, on the household section, I really didn't need a lot. I got some white bin bags. I got some Aldi own brand toothpaste because the branded one was so much more expensive. So we got own brand, it is sensitive teeth, we've used it before, it's fine. And I got some washing up liquid. Again, there is a cheaper version of this. I like the scents, like smells and scents are quite important to me. So I got this one for now, but again, we could definitely save some money by getting the value, like the bigger value one. For dairy and eggs, that sort of thing, I got milk. I got some cheese because you know we go through cheese. I got 2 lots of eggs. I get the medium ones because frankly I don't see that much difference between the medium ones and the large ones. I got some unsalted butter for bacon. I got some soft cheese. I got some coleslaw. And then I got this, and this was a swap to try and be a little bit more savvy, which is the Greek style natural yogurt instead of actual Greek yogurt, because this tub was much bigger than the Greek yogurt tub, and I think it was either cheaper or like per kilogram, it's definitely cheaper. I did not need wipes, but I did need nappies, so I got some of those, and I got a big pack of toilet roll, which was $4.99. Last up, we're going to talk about the fruit and veg section. So I got a big pack of Maris Pie potatoes. Again, there are cheaper options available. That is something I will keep my eye on. We do find that these ones make the best chips if you're making your own. I got a big pack of strawberries. I got the family pack of salad tomatoes for value because we seem to be going through those at the moment. I got 2 packs of bananas. The bananas wrapped in plastic were actually cheaper than the free, like, loose bananas, according to the sign, which I don't get, I don't like, but there we are. So I got those. Pink Lady apples were on the Aldi Super 6. My husband loves these. I got 2 packs of these because if I try and be savvy and buy the kids mini apples, they just eat my husband's apples and then he has no apples left. So I just bought 2 packs of these because they were on Aldi Super 6. I think there was about 50p difference between these and the kids ones, which were a lot smaller. So honestly, it probably didn't work out that bad. I got lemons, spring onions, which I love to have with noodles, a cucumber, chestnut mushrooms, which I much prefer over just the closed cut ones, some spinach as like a salad, some wonky carrots for dip, a sweet potato and 2 jacket potatoes. And that, I think, is everything that I bought. You know the drill. I'm going to put all this away and then we're going to go through the receipt and talk about what cost the money, how much I spent, and why I made some of the decisions that I made. The shopping's away. It's time to go through the receipt, let you know how much I spent, and talk you through what cost the most money and why I made some of the choices that I made. So I spent £111.73. Don't forget, we also got $1.99 from buying the gift card in the first place and winning some cash back on EverUp. I also will get £1.03 in like cash back through Chase because of buying my EverUp card and also because of the additional money that I spent in Aldi. So that comes to like what, £3 that we've got back off the shop. So that's not too bad. It's not to be sniffed at, hey? Let's go through the receipt. So item number 1 is toilet roll, which was $4.99. Then I have 2 packs of eggs, which were $2.35 each. So that's like nearly £5 on eggs. But I feel like eggs are one of those things that can definitely save you money in the long run. We can make omelets out of them, we can cook with them, we can do all kinds of stuff with them. So they're completely versatile, a great option. I'm going to be doing some baking and making our own snacks with them. So that's why I got them. and that's why I got so many. Obviously, they're not going to go off either, so if they last beyond the week, they last beyond the week. What else did we get that was more than £2? Weetabix, it's a must-have. Nappy pans for £3.59. And then the next thing that was over £2 was strawberries, because I got the big pack, because I'm just finding that at the moment strawberries are in season and the kids are definitely getting through them, so the big packs are working out quite well. Sweet potato fries for £2.45, they are a must-have in our house. The coffee was £2.15, but you know that is so much cheaper than Nescafe Alta Rica. I had to buy Nescafe Alta Rica when there was no Aldi coffee the other week, and yeah, it's a lot cheaper, trust me. Cheese, I think it's just cheese, £2.49. We go through a lot of cheese in our house, so it's to be expected. £5.49 was the chicken breast that I talked about earlier. So I think it was £4.49 to get the medium pack and it was £5.49 to get the larger pack, but I always check the price per kilogram and it was cheaper to get the larger pack per kilogram. So I've spent extra than I needed to, but to save money in the long run, because they will just get frozen, and then obviously we'll have saved money in the long run because that will last us beyond this week for sure. So the smoked salmon fillets that I talk about most times that we do this shop were £4.49. They are definitely pricey. There are definitely cheaper options. They are currently worth it for us. However, as I've said before, it's one of those things that I definitely know if we were in a pinch with the budget, we wouldn't be buying that. Then we come on to the two most expensive things on this shopping list: olive oil and salmon. The olive oil was £7.29. I did a video, and I think I posted it on here, a little short, I will link it in the description box, about olive oil prices at the moment and why they are so high. They're insane. £7.29, it's just makes me sad, you know. And then the 4-pack of salmon was £7.49. So it would have cost me almost exactly £8 to buy 2 of the ready cooked ones. And this was £7.49. So I've saved myself 50p. Again, it's a case of laying out the extra money, but to save money in the long run. So those 2 things alone cost me almost £15. 2 things cost me almost £15. £2.60 for tuna, because I got 4 cans of that. They didn't have like the multi-pack. £6.49 for Prosecco. Again, it was £1 more expensive than another option that was there, but you know, I don't usually buy Prosecco in my Aldi shop. I would usually be going down to Tesco for it, so I've saved money that I would usually be spending, and I'm pretty sure I like this particular Prosecco, so I will let you know on that. And that is it. Everything else was under £2. I should have probably explained earlier, the reason I only bought a £75 Everup gift card when I knew I'd probably spend a little bit more than that was because I had a little bit of money left on another gift card. So I had £8 something left on another gift card. So I was able to use that as well off this shop. I didn't buy that this month. I bought that a previous month and I had it left over. So I was able to use that off this shop. And I just didn't want to have loads of like little bits of gift cards left over everywhere. I mean, I need to like have a bit of a gift card admin day or something where I check all my gift cards and make sure I use up all the balance of them, because I buy so many gift cards because you get cash back and like the money saving options, but it's not money saving if you don't spend them or you don't use them all. So I currently want to make sure that I've used all of those. So I didn't want to end up with like a little bit extra on one, a little bit extra on the other. So I have just got the £75 one, even though I spent more. Let's just do some quick maths as to how much I've actually spent out of pocket. I've just done some calculations, and after my Chase cashback and after my Everup cashback, £108.71 is what I've spent out of pocket. And I had £8.44 on an old Aldi gift card that I didn't pay for this month. So actually, out of pocket, after cashback and after that voucher, the old one, I have only just spent over £100. But obviously, I've made some decisions that have been to outlay a bit more money now to save in the long run. And I feel like that's something that nobody really talks about, how much of a privilege it is to be able to save money like that. Because if you don't have the funds available to buy in bulk or to choose to like spend that extra £1 on a bigger pack of chicken to save money in the long run or bring the price per kilogram down, you end up spending more, even though those are the people that really need to be able to access those savings, but they can't because they don't have the funds available to buy in bulk or to make those decisions that work out better in the long run, but have that expensive initial outlay like I've done today. So I feel like that's something that people just don't talk about enough. So that's just a little thought from me there. Anyways, I really need to go and make myself some lunch. I have absolutely hated doing this shop as always, but I will enjoy eating the food. Do let me know if you're an online shopper, how you find it. Does it save you money or does it just save you time? Is it much more expensive? If you tried it, you didn't like it, let me know. Where are we shopping? How much are we spending? Tell me everything in the comments. Drop your best money saving tips in the comments because I need them right now, and you have no idea how much dropping a comment on a video like this can help a little channel like mine. I'm Leigh from Mortgage Freely. I talk about money and mum life on the internet, and I will see you on the next one.